So the other day I got a phone call and a picture of this particular plant right here. And what we're looking at is Cream Wild Indigo. Now there's a ton of different species of wild indigo, and many of them are native to Oklahoma or the surrounding areas. What Cream Wild Indigo has is these beautiful white flowers, cream colored, yellowish colored flowers that grow mostly in the understory of the plant. It can become a very large plant. We're actually probably looking at one plant, maybe two plants right here if I look and pull back the stems in the ground. But there's actually a little bit of a stigma that comes with this plant, and this is why the particular person was asking the question about it. They believe that it's poisonous to livestock, and to some extent it is, but it's one of those things that just really doesn't come up. It's certainly very unlikely that this would kill livestock. They'd have to consume quite a large quantity of it. There are some toxins in this plant that could negatively affect the livestock, and most of the symptoms that we see if an animal were to consume this would just be like diarrhea or maybe a loss of appetite type situation. And even then, it's hard to pin the blame on this plant. There's probably other things going on. If you've got a good mixed pasture, if you've got good grass available, good forage available for that animal, they don't want to touch this. Most people have reported that it has a very bitter taste. It's not palatable to livestock, and this is one of the last things that they will eat. Another great thing about Cream Wild Indigo is that it's an amazing pollinator plant for that mid-March to late April time period. Now we're here on May 5th right now, and it has actually dropped the petals and it's going to start putting pods on. But during that time period, there's not a lot of pollinator plants that are blooming at that time, providing food for them. So it's very beneficial for your honeybees, your butterflies, and your native bees in the area. So if you see this plant in your pasture, certainly monitor it, make sure your livestock aren't eating it. But overall, there's little cause for concern, because it's really more beneficial than any harm that it's likely going to do. If you'd like more information on this plant, go ahead and look up the fact sheet NREM 2872 for more information on Cream Wild Indigo and other native prairie plants. I'd also like to point out a wonderful resource put out by the Kerr Center for Sustainable Agriculture in Poto, Oklahoma. David Redhage and his team have put up a wonderful guide, which I'll link in the comments, over lots of native plants for native pollinators in Oklahoma, including Cream Wild Indigo, which is what we just did the previous video over. Follow K County OSU Extension on social media to keep up to date on upcoming events, educational information, and research-based information. Thank you for watching.